Hello, Railroadies, and welcome back to another episode of Freight Train Live. And yeah, today another pretty good day, no complaints. Still, a little bit nervous about some things. Can't really get into the details right now, but just kind of hoping that some of the things I've invested in are legit, and there's nobody out there trying to take advantage of old freight trains. But yeah. Pretty good day. Just kind of focusing on what matters, what's real. So grateful for all you guys out there watching the videos. I got some good views on some of my shorts, and pretty decent views on the videos. Still, I think I should still give that some time to grow, I think. But yeah, super happy that you guys like watching. I really like making these videos. It kind of just when I talk out the issues and when I get it out there, it kind of makes me feel just like more focused, more like I'm less like I'm freaking out in my head. I'm like okay, talk about it, get it out there, be light, be cheerful. No need to get too dark or evil. It's just, be present, be in the moment. And I just made a post, and I think it was pretty good. It went like, stay strong, stay motivational, and stay inspirational. I think if you do those three things, I think you're at least doing something right. And I'm pretty happy about where I'm at in life. Like, we're still staying sober, so that's good. It's been an interesting journey for sure, and I think growing up for me has been realizing, like, you gotta kind of own it. You kind of gotta own the good moments and the bad moments, and kind of recognize the part you played in each one of those. But figuring things out. Things are going pretty well. Got my family to thank for that. They're incredible people, and so grateful to have them in my life. I grow to love them and respect them more and more with each passing day. So just super content. Very, a little nervous about some things that I mentioned, but I don't really want to get into. I think it's gonna work out good. So I'm not really. My heart is telling me that it's real. So I'm not gonna put too much thought into it. But yeah, super happy to be making these videos for you guys. Life, it can get difficult. It can seem really difficult, and I just find that, like, kind of sitting and talking about it sometimes is kind of the best medicine. Like, we're hardwired for this connection that is real. Like, we want to feel connected to the universe, and like one with the universe, because when you feel like you're one with the universe, that's when things kind of feel right, So this is a late night recording of at Freight Train Live. It's maybe past some of the kiddos' bedtimes, but us adults, we can stay up late. But yeah, things are doing okay. I love making this content for you guys. It really just makes me feel good seeing the views. I'm like, oh, I'm inspiring someone. It feels good to know that I'm inspiring someone, and just have a lot of good vibes lately. Good kind of feelings about things. Excuse me. Had some nachos earlier. But yeah, I've kind of been trying to learn, like, to not kind of take things in excess so much, and kind of use moderation as kind of like the wherewithal, kind of point, what have you, that is necessary. because when you moderate your kind of intake, whether it is like media or food or anything really, you tend to be kind of more focused and more zen and more kind of thinking about like the moments in life, instead of kind of like just always rushing through it and being like, I need to get this done, need to get that done. I kind of find when you sit back and kind of just like be like, like, oh, okay, then you're more kind of open to working through the possibilities, whatever they are, like here my Railroadies, we do positive good things, so we don't like to think about the bad things, or we don't like to do the bad things. We because it's up to us, like as young people, to be good role models for the upcoming generation. And like if you're out there kind of doing not so great things, then like what will the younger generation think? Like they will think it's okay to do not so great things. So you really want to try and be exemplary in as many aspects as you can. And yeah, I'm not perfect for sure. Like I slip up. I sometimes do something I'm not like super proud of, but I like to think I own up to it, and I like to think I am kind of doing those things less and less. Because like the wrong thing or whatever you want to call it, like can seem kind of like interesting or rewardful in a certain moment, but then think about like afterwards, like when it's over, you're like, usually, I don't know, for me, I usually feel pretty guilty and kind of regretful. So I think keep that in mind as you go forward, my Railroadies. Don't overseek for enjoyment or pleasure. Just kind of realize that life is meant for everything in moderation. Don't overdo anything, and stay clean, stay sober, and work hard towards your goals. Those things that I like to preach. Love inspiring you guys. That's my favorite thing. And it's really not about the money. It's about the process. It's about having good times with friends and family, and appreciating your time on earth. I think it's really the most valuable thing. Happiness, and yeah, sometimes like there's like something that's like you never see a unhappy guy on a speedboat or something. And I mean, yeah, that's true, but that happy guy on the speedboat probably got there by focusing on what is important, in my opinion, my humble opinion. And it's kind of like realizing like don't make the impulsive decisions just for that kind of short burst of like enjoyment or what have you. Because I don't know, like 9 times out of 10, just searching for immediate satisfaction, immediate guaranteed gratification is dangerous, in my opinion. It's not necessarily healthy. So yeah, keep that in mind. I totally believe in you guys 100%. I think you guys have it all. We all have it in us to be the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. And I'm just so blessed. I'm so blessed that I am in a place where I can be safe and I can be heard and I can be seen. It's really just totally undervalued, underappreciated thing, because like so many people in this world do not have the opportunity to be seen, felt, heard, what have you. So it's the fact that I am sitting here with a mic and a camera, like, and my voice is reaching people is priceless, and that's enough for me, honestly. And just like feeling like I have a voice. I have a vote in what happens to me. So many people in the world don't have that, and it truly is just makes me emotional just even thinking about not having that ability, like, because it's it's what is it's what's right, it's what's fair to have a voice, to have a vote. Democracy is just truly this very valuable thing, I think. And without getting on too much of my soapbox, I just hope that you guys all out there are safe and happy and healthy and are enjoying life to the fullest because you can and because you're able to. That would just mean the world to me. And I'm just so incredibly humbled, and I love making videos for you guys. You guys are just number one. I love waking up in the morning and being like, oh, awesome, I have another opportunity to make another Freight Train Live video, or I can upload a Freight Train Live short, or make a new Freight Train Live post, or update my profile picture, and all that. So I think this has been a learning process for me, and it hasn't been without mistakes, for sure. I've definitely made mistakes, but I've learned from them. I haven't let those mistakes define me, and it's picking yourself up after you've been knocked down. Those are the real winners, and it's not making those same mistakes again too. That's important too. So if you keep making the same mistake over and over, it's like, well, what are you doing, guy? Like, learn from your mistake, right? So I'm not perfect. I'm not saying listen to me because I'm the end all be all of creation, because I'm definitely not. I'm just saying, like, love yourself, love others, appreciate life, be kind, all those things. It's important that we do those things, because it's life. It can seem really scary and not it could seem really scary and like maybe not worth doing, but it's up to you to push past that feeling, because once you push past that feeling, then you feel generally a lot better, I would say. And it's not just that, of course. It's eating right, exercising, spending time with family. It's talking about your problems. It's just being honest with yourself. You just be honest with yourself. I think that's kind of crucial to life. But yeah, you guys out there, thank you so much for subscribing and watching, and your continued support just means a lot to me. And I'll keep making videos because I like I've said, and because I love doing it. And yeah, let's see, maybe history fact of the day. I'll do one of those. Dang it. I forgot to prepare a history fact, but I'm trying to think of one on the fly. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys got this one, actually, because I think I messed up a recording. And if you did, then my bad. But Cleopatra lived closer to the invention of the iPhone than she did to the creation of the Great Pyramids. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fascinating little fact. Like in your mind, a lot of us associate like the Egyptians as like way in the past, but like, and it's true, but like it's like, oh wow, like her lifespan was actually closer to the invention of the iPhone than it was to the creation of the Great Pyramids. And so yeah, like it's like oh, you think of those things as in totally different eras. However, she was closer to the era with the iPhone than the era of her own civilization, I guess, as we think of it. So yeah, that's, I just thought that was an interesting little fact. Hopefully you haven't heard it already, but if you have, sorry about that. You guys are the best. I love making these videos. I love sharing my voice, my appearance with you guys, my face, my overall just general demeanor. It's awesome. I'm learning not to be afraid anymore. I'm learning that I don't have to be afraid anymore, and it feels really good. So I was afraid for a long time, and yeah, it just means a lot that I feel like I don't have to be so afraid anymore. I can be myself and share a part of my life with you guys. So with that being said, my Railroadies, this has been Freight Train Live, and I am signing off for tonight. See you guys.